raised in the Lone Star land, with boots on my feet and dreams in my hand. A little sassy but a whole lot of grace. You'll see that fire when you look at my face. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. From the blue bonnet fields to the city streets, every step I take feels like home to me. With a little sass and a lot of pride, this Texas girl's got nothing to hide. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Candy-coated floats on the move tonight, magnifying glasses in the neon light, bubblegum brains cracking every clue, true crime lollipops coming after you. Pop, pop, goes the mysteries lock, sweet detectives ticking like a clock, with sugar and grit they won't stop, true crime lollipops gonna make it rock. Gummy shoe prints laid them down the street, chocolate wrappers hiding secrets sweet. They don't miss a beat, they've got a knack, with licorice ropes pulling answers back. Twist the wrapper to reveal the truth, a sticky web spun by a candy sloop. No sour lies can escape the grip, these lollipops always crack the whip.
Hi, my friends. How are y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you all for being here. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope y'all have all had a super great weekend so far. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, we got Miss Rhonda. Hello to you. Hello, me and you. Hey, Retha Bell. Hey, YouTuber. Hi, Miss Kathy. We got our Queen Brown Eyes and TJ. Angel of Light. Hello to you. Hi, Teresa. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Let's see, we got Bridget. Welcome to you. Let's see who else we got here. I don't know what I just did. I think I just pinned a comment. I don't know. Let's see. West End, hello. Holly S., hello to you. I hope I haven't missed anybody. Let's see, Brandy and Indy, hello to you. Grammy the Great, hello. All righty, I think I got everybody. If I didn't, I am so sorry, but I think I did. Thank you all for being here. If you're just listening, thank you for being here as well. You are all appreciated so much. Hello, Bo. How are you doing? Wanted to share something with y'all real quick. I'm just going to hold my camera up here. Let's see. Okay, let me get back up to the top. Blue Eyes was out today talking to people, wearing her Sebastian shirt. She was sharing Sebastian's story, getting people on board to help. Kudos to our Blue Eyes. She was boots on the ground today for sure. And let's see. I want to show y'all this picture I took of my grandson at his all-star tournament, and turned out to be a super great picture. This is him batting. I hope y'all can see that all right. And look, right here, I caught the ball right there. He was in mid-swing. So, super proud of him. He did such a good job. I was very, very proud of him. He is our catcher. He is all about it. Diving for them balls and everything. So, his tournament is over. My granddaughter's tournament will be starting this Friday night. So, anyways, y'all, it's hot up here today. Sorry if I'm all sweaty, but it's warm up here. Well, thank you all for being here. Hi, Baba Rose. Hi, Show Poodles. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate y'all so much. Today we're going to go over the Texas Roadhouse video. We are going to watch the 20-minute version of it. We are going to take in account all the people that we can possibly connect in to be in there. I think you're going to be very surprised. Now, before we start this, I want to share with y'all something. Let me get it shared here. It's a post that 5D put out. Right here. Yeah, here it is. It is big. All right. I hope y'all can see that. Let me put my phone on here so I can see what we're doing. Can y'all see that? There it goes. Okay. I just want y'all to see this huge post from 5D. It says a law enforcement Sumner County Sheriff's Office did this all for show. Seth realized that they had done this press conference without a picture of his son, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, to remind everyone what his son looked like. They're supposed to protect and serve, and instead they have been only protecting and serving the foot socks. I guess they love the corruption money instead of making clean money by taking their job seriously and representing the badge that they wear by protecting the missing children. Instead, they chose to hide and be disguised behind the badge. They have been making it so easy for the foot socks to destroy evidence and hide whatever they needed to hide. They've allowed the foot socks to control law enforcement and the news stations from Sumner County, Tennessee, giving them the orders on what to do and what not to do, intimidating and manipulating the news stations on what to report, but instead just report fabricated stories that would make Seth, Betty, and his team look bad. Let me see here. Hold on, I got lost. And report fabricated stories that would make the foot socks look good in the public eye. And while law enforcement was too busy questioning and disrespecting an innocent father, Seth Rogers, they let the foot socks get away with a bunch of shit. That's what he said. It was done on purpose. The ones they needed to question were the ones they were rewarding. But since it was all a plan to protect their friends and make them look good in the public eye, they stopped the search for Sebastian on day 8, since it wasn't one of their kids. They just don't give a shit. And here we go, 15 months, and Sebastian is still missing, and nothing at all has been done or said from Sheriff Eric Craddock, the foot socks' best friend, the one who said that Chris and Katie had been cooperating and that there is no foul play. Eric Craddock was just saying that to make his friends look good in the public eye. There's no way that we are the only ones that can see straight through their BS, and that Sheriff Eric Craddock doesn't see all the red flags. That's when you know there is a major cover-up going on in this case, period. People keep sugarcoating everything and are too scared of speaking the truth. The devil is operating through the foot socks and the hate channels. Their job is to lie 24/7 every day, 365 days of the year. The devil is the father of all lies. It's written nice and clear. That's who they serve daily. It's disgusting how these people have allowed Chris to threaten the father of a missing child and everyone who's helping him find his son, Sebastian Rogers. Chris has also threatened multiple people from YouTube that cover Sebastian's case. They've also allowed foot socks to use courts as a weapon to try to silence Betty, and she's recently won against the foot socks' evil, nasty lies against her. And the foot socks are still living their best life without facing any consequences at all. They just get to do whatever they want to anyone while giving them a pass for announcing that a child just vanished from their locked home. And law enforcement, Sumner County Sheriff Office, believes their BS, lies, stories in Sumner County, Tennessee. And this was the press conference that was done. No picture of Sebastian, nothing. Kudos to 5D for putting that out there, because it's exactly what every one of us has been saying this whole time. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers disappeared from his family home. He disappeared sometime after 9 p.m., according to what his mother told us. And hang on, I'm going to turn my camera off because it is starting to get jumpy again. But his mother tells us he just ran away. She doesn't know why he ran out that front door. And yet law enforcement tells us there is no evidence that he ever left the home. That's what they told the father, Seth Rogers. It's unacceptable. All of it unacceptable. But hey, Lori. I was so glad to hear that post. I'm going to be sharing it out here in just a little bit. It's what's needed to be said. Every bit of it, in my opinion, is the God's honest truth. They are in no way trying to help Sebastian. In no way are they doing anything except for allowing the Foot Sox to continue living their life happy and go lucky. Hi, Michelle. Hello to everybody coming in. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate everybody. Yeah, me and you. We all think it. Yes. So glad he said that and put it out. It's so obvious to those of us who sit here and look at all the things and statements that they've made, things they've said. It is unreal that they're being allowed to just live their life and go out of town, and no one questioned that at all from authorities. It bothers me that the day after this child goes missing, with no scent, no visual evidence at all, they're going to allow Mr. Chris to leave town. To hurry up and go get his camper trailer. He told us he paid for all of the months that he would be there in it, all in advance. Why was he so dead set to hurry and go get it? I want to share some pictures with you prior to start the video from Texas Roadhouse, so that you'll see what we're looking at as it comes up on us. Let's start right here. Green Hoodie. This, in my opinion, is who Green Hoodie is. The young man on the left of the screen up there is the neighbor that lives directly behind Katie and Chris. It is his son. And if you look very closely, you see the face trim looks the same. The beard, what looks like a under beard, the dark shadowings there, the hairlines there. the body shape. Next, I want to show you a picture of this man. This says, does anyone recognize this man? Says his name is Mark. I'm editing this to say he has been following searchers. This man right here, who he says his name is Mark. Look at that picture real closely. This man circled right here, in my opinion, is Mr. Mark here. And I do not think it was Mr. Chris, but I believe this man on the left there at Texas Roadhouse, we will see walk by in a little bit, is this man exactly right here. This picture was taken at Kathy Bowersock's 50th birthday. My lovely with family and friends. He's right there beside Kathy Bowersock's. The next picture, a yellow jacket guy, in my opinion, is Richard Bishop, a real estate law attorney in Pennsylvania, the man who is on the board for one of the ARCA Pennsylvania facilities, the man that had the camera, the picture of Sebastian on the phone, that it's believed Katie handed the whole phone over to him. This man, I believe, in my opinion, needed a photo ID of Sebastian so that once they got him into a facility, he would have a photo ID ready when he got there. And don't forget, folks, the facility that he's on the board with, they do not allow the kids to come into the facility and be admitted wearing shoes. They cannot wear shoes into the facility. Isn't that a coincidence that Sebastian happened to have no shoes on when he left? Yes, he was there in the court sitting behind them the whole time that Betty was going to court as well. Next, I want to share with you this. This is on the right is the woman at Texas Roadhouse that puts her hand up close to her face, her mouth and her nose area. Whether she says something to the yellow jacket guy or whether she is touching her nose as a signal, not sure. We're going to look close at it though. On the left is a picture that is, if you can see, right behind, right here by Terry Bowersock's. This is a picture of one of Mr. Chris's sisters. Seems to look an awful lot alike. And if you look at the glasses on the top of her head, they kind of match the ones this woman is wearing. Same color hair. It's over the shoulders about the same and looped back. And don't forget, this for a long time I believed was Mr. Chris because of the way he was standing with his foot crossed and everything. However, like I said, after going over this and seeing a little more and studying just this person here, I believe it is Mr. Mark. And I believe this is a cousin to Mr. Proudfoot's. So with all that being said, we are going to watch the 20-minute version that At Night has put out of the Texas Roadhouse. I'm going to stop it periodically. Thank you, Lori. It does look just like CP's sister, doesn't it, Brian? I'm telling you, there's too many people here, folks. Too many people. Oh, Laura, just wait. It gets better. Those are just some that I had compared side by side already. But here we go. Thank you, Heather. Okay, we're going to get this. Now, this is the very, very, very beginning of when they come in, Katie and Sebastian. I want everyone to pay attention to this person right here. Can y'all see my, let me see here. Yep. Okay. That person right there. Watch real close. We're not going to watch Katie and Sebastian sit down. We're going to watch her. Here we go. If you notice, she's on the phone. She stopped right there. Okay, doesn't go any further. You can tell she's on the phone. There she goes, back out, right there. Now look at this person here going out. Do you see that person going out right there? Wearing a pink sweater? Okay. Did y'all see that? Let's go back a little bit more and watch this from the beginning. Here she comes walking in, stops right here. You'll see right here, this person right here gets up. Can you see where my cursor is? Down past the pole. Right there. The person that stands up, I believe, is the lady that we see outside, Mr. Chris's sister, in that pink sweater. Now watch. You'll see, I believe this right here is Kathy Bowersock's, Christopher's mommy. She's walking out. Here comes his sister right there. Even dog slowed it down just right at that time to show that person. And then you see Chris, Sebastian going through their meal. Look at Katie looking around. You will notice she looks in this area right here quite a bit. She's waiting for all the players to get in place. That direction is what she focuses on. She notices everybody's not in their seat. And she's looking around. They should have been. Yes, Lisa, they should have been. Exactly, Rhonda. Never seen so many people at a restaurant not get food. I mean, it's so freaking obvious. So obvious. And it's obvious that she's looking intentionally. But this part right up here will be of some big concern, and we'll watch this table in this next video. And she's talking to him, all the things. Okay, we're going to stop this one now. And we are going to go back. Hold on. Here we go. We're going to watch this one. Exactly, Gypsy. These people just walk around as if there's nothing to it. Okay, we're going to pull this up. Nope, let me get it. Exactly. Is it a send-off? What the heck is going on here, folks? Too much, too much. Here comes the yellow jacket guy. Hold on. I want to show y'all something. I'm going to stop sharing so I can get back over to you guys, because I need to show y'all what I took a screenshot of today. Where did I take a screenshot at? Lord help me. This, and let me start my camera here. Okay. Can you see this car? At 18:16:53, Yellow Jacket arrives at Texas Roadhouse parking lot in a silver Jeep. A Jeep Cherokee is what he had, because we thought it was white. We thought maybe it was the one that was crashed out. It does say here silver Jeep Cherokee. The one we saw at Drake's Creek happened to be white that was crashed out. So I wanted to show y'all that. He arrived there in a Jeep Cherokee, but yes, it was silver. Alrighty, here we go. And here he comes walking up. Watch close at the bottom. Her hand is over her face and she puts it down. She goes towards her nose. She turns back around. He sees her. He puts his hand up towards his face. Remember yesterday we saw the old man with the walker sitting there, and those guys walked past and they turned to him and touched their nose. Is that what just happened here? This is the woman we saw walking out of Texas Roadhouse behind what I believe was Kathy Bowersox. I'm telling you, folks, it's a whole lot of mess happening right here. There is something to Texas Roadhouse. Why do all these people have to be here? She goes to the window at the same time Yellow Jacket guy's walking by. She walks away with no food or anything. She talks to somebody and she walks on off and goes back inside Texas Roadhouse. It's crazy, guys. So he talks to her for a minute. Notice the black vehicle driving past. He goes in and look what she does. Notice the car at the time, right behind the white car, in between the truck. Is that the car that happened to be pulling up at 3 a.m.? I think she spits. This is the same woman we saw walk out a while ago, guys. Hi, Tracy. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm telling you, it's crazy, folks. It is insane crazy. Exactly. Exactly, Cinderella. Where is he? I honestly believed at the very beginning the outside version. Now, see, he comes out and tells her something. She walks back inside. Look at this black vehicle coming back by. She walks to the door. She stands there for a minute. And she walks past the door, but you'll see her go in just a second. Why do there have to be so many of the people we've talked about previously? Why did they have to be there that night? Oh no, Vanilla. Sorry. Yes, CP is trained in military operations. Yeah, that black truck and the silver car and that black car is seen a few times as well. You'll see them driving around back and forth. The white truck that's parked back there, it was in front of the black truck 5 times that they drove by before Katie and Sebastian got there. Here's that lady fixing to walk back in. So was somebody in that black vehicle? Exactly. Once you see it, you can't forget it. Exactly. That is what they're saying, Brandy and Indy. You know, that it was Sebastian that took out the trash. But if we look really close, Sebastian had on a short sleeve t-shirt. And according to what his mother tells us, he puts on a long sleeve t-shirt. Mr. Chris reiterates very, very definitively it was not a sweatshirt, it was not a hoodie. But yet, Katie's the one actually wearing the black hoodie. Retha, I am. I'm doing my best. Yes, and if you look at the shoes Sebastian's wearing when they walk out and his mother's wearing, they are very, very similar. And Granny's watching. We even heard her own words talking to Mr. Chris, how she was surprised to see how much Katie and Sebastian walked alike. And Mr. Chris said, yeah, they really do. Wasn't that funny to hear? Tracy, he very well could have been sitting in the vehicle. I know he was there somewhere. He was just the smartest one to stay out of the camera view. Yeah, Chris agreed with it and said, yes, Sebastian does walk exactly like her. Yeah, a lot of people do think that. Blue Eyes, I showed them your picture a while ago. Thank you for going and doing what you did today. We appreciate you so much. Now, hold on. I want y'all to look. This guy that walks by right here. Okay? Pay attention to him. We will see him in a little bit. With Mr. Mark. Remember Mr. Mark? A relative of Mr. Chris's. Uh-oh, I don't know what I did. Lord have mercy. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what it's doing right now. Let's go back and see if it'll. Okay, here he goes. There he is. And I wish they had it unblurred at the top. I really do. Hey, tap dancer Lizzie. Oh, yes. I tell you what, Los Angeles is having something fierce that day. It does, Jackie. It seems to be a meeting of all the parties involved. And, you know, what's the purpose? Here comes. Is this a. No, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm trying to watch both. They set fire to your brother's business in Los Angeles. Oh my gosh, that is out of control crazy. I don't know why this is freezing up. It's a little weird. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Let's go back a little bit and try it again. Here we go. Hi, Crystal. Yes, Retha says it's sus because Katie and Sebastian should be with all of them, but they're eating alone, huh? Yeah, exactly. Why so many family members there? I don't get it. Hi, Kelly. Marie says, even your laptop doesn't believe the stories. Right? Oh, goodness. Okay, looky, looky, looky. Now, it'll be just a second and we're going to see these guys come walking by right down. It'll be when those guys come walking, it'll be in this bottom corner right here. Hey, Valley Gal. Good to have you. We're just glad you made it. So glad you're here. Y'all, look at him. Look at Sebastian up there. It just breaks my heart, man. He is miserable. In my opinion, she told him something was about to go down, and he didn't have a choice but to go along with it. I honestly believe that. Well, when she looked up from her phone long enough to talk to him. And you can watch Katie when she starts looking around. Y'all, look, there goes that dark vehicle again, real slowly driving by. It almost looks like a red color. It's dark though. Green hoodie appears. If you look right up in here, you're going to see green hoodie walk past. There's green hoodie. Coming out of the bushes right here. There goes green hoodie. Right between the cars. Look at the car driving past right now, guys. Do you see this car right here? Do you remember watching Mob Crew when he talked about the one bright tail light and the other one on the other side not so bright? Watch as this car passes by and gets between here. Going real slow. Can you see the lack of, there's the bright tail light. You don't see the other side. That, my friends, I believe 100% is the 3 a.m. car right there. This one right here. Watch it real close because this bright tail light will stick out. The other one will not. Hey, Miss Sandra, good to have you. Oh, looky here. Hang tight. Let me get over here real quick to our chat. Trafficking, maybe. I think they put him in a facility. Angel of Light, thank you so much. Well, is it gonna show? Come on, show up. There it is. Thanks for all you do, sweetheart. Bring Sebastian home. Angel of Light, that is our number one goal. 100%. And thank you, Angel of Light, for what you're doing to help us here on this channel. Here's a happy dance. Let's see if it'll show over this. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you so much. That is so sweet. Guys, if you haven't already subscribe to the channel. We need to grow our channel. And if you can afford $1.99 each month, join the membership. Our memberships are down. We need to get those back up as well. Thank you all more than anything just for being here. Okay, here we go. Let's watch this some more because it's fixing to switch screens here in just a second. But before we remember, here's the car. Watch it go by. Do you see that tail light? There it is. And there's nothing else there. You don't see the other side of the tail light. Laura W., thank you for gifting a membership. Guys, if you were gifted a membership from sweet Laura, will you please tell her thank you? That is so gracious. And welcome to the South.
Welcome to the South. We break that good stuff out. We got enough to go around. So can I get a amen? Get down. Welcome to the South.
Thank you, Laura. That is so sweet of you. I appreciate you so much. Hello to everybody coming in. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate y'all. And our sweet Laura, thank you so much. 5 more members, guys. Thank you, Laura. Angel of Light. Sorry. Thank you, Laura, too. Guys, if y'all were gifted, please make sure to tell Angel of Light thank you for being so gracious. And welcome to the South, guys.
Welcome to the South. We break that good stuff out. We got enough to go around. So can I get a amen? Get down. Welcome to the South.
Thank you so much, Angel of Light. You are so sweet and precious for that. And welcome to our new members. Hello, Black Skies, Mish, and Scotty. How are y'all doing? Everybody else that's coming in, welcome. Okay, guys, let's finish watching some more here. I agree, Baba Rose. Poor Sebastian. I'm just heartbroken for that little man. All righty. That we all think is the 3 a.m. car just went by. Green hoodie is standing in between Katie's car and the one beside her right now at this very moment, just standing there. What would anybody need to stand between 2 vehicles that they don't own? Okay, Brandy, all the time. Oh, there went that black vehicle again, guys. Again. But Brandy, they had talked so much about sending him to a facility. They couldn't handle it anymore. Seth was trying to wait till he could get him enrolled into the online schooling so he didn't miss the end of the school year. and they just needed him out so they could get the custody of the daughter. And I don't think he was supposed to be gone this long. And things have exploded to the point where we're not letting up. It should have died off, and they could have brought him back. That's my thought. Whether that is the God's honest truth, I can't say. But that's my thought on what's happened here. Okay, look close, guys. Look close. Okay, here's these two guys walking right here. Okay. Or it's a guy and a girl, it looks like. And in just a minute, we see this group that's walking towards us casually. Oh, no, we got no time to get all hung up here. Brandy, I'm wondering myself. I do wonder about that. I really do. Exactly, Meemaw. Exactly. If we can see this, why don't they? Why do they not see this? Now, I think they are part of this whole plan. And I am trying my best to see. Oh, good. Yay, blue eyes. Maybe we'll get some new eyes on it too. I'm telling you, Mima, it's right in front of our faces. See how they kind of stop and keep looking back, and the ones on the phone here, these two guys, I honestly believe there's something up with these two. And I'm sorry about the pausing and it won't move. Let's go back just a tad and see if we can jump start it. Okay, here comes these two guys. Katie and Sebastian are leaving. These two guys are just looking around right here, looking back towards the door. One of them is, the other one's on the phone. I honestly think they have something to do with this. Were these two the guys that were driving the 3 a.m. car? I don't know. But no one else joins them, and they're very sus looking. Very sus looking. Whoa, wait a minute. Mima says the cat has a black hat on. This one right here, or this guy right here? Mima, the black shirt. So it'd be this one back here. How do you know he's from Oregon? Come on, Mima, spill it. The one that looks like Chris, yeah. Yeah, the one walking right here. How do you know he's from Oregon? I just think these two guys here are very sus and part of this plan, but I've just not connected it yet. Hey, Little Red, thanks for being here, sweetie. And Sharon, hello to everybody. Y'all come on in. Here, let's go back just a tad. Because I want to see these guys again. He looks like the one in the photo from Oregon. Aha. Okay. So here we go. Now, they walk on. And we notice Katie and back there. Hey, Donna, Trishy. Hello, everybody coming in. Thank y'all. Town Chat Cafe. Y'all want to see that again? Let's see. Gypsy wants to see that again. Let's go back a little more. Got to go back a little further. Okay, here we go. Let's watch these guys come out, because if y'all know something or see something, then we got to figure it out. Here's these two guys walking. Yes, I think they were the ones on that bench. Exactly. All right. So there they are. The one's on the phone, and the other one's just following like a lost kid. And they're just going slow, which makes it very sus to me. Now, watch the door right here, guys. This is where it gets very, very, very interesting. Watch this door right here. It is about to open, and notice the first person that we see come out of it. Yes, he was so polite, smiled at the waitress, made eye contact with her. Very, very nice. Oh, wait, the door's open. Look who came out first. Katie and Sebastian. Let's go back just a tad because I want y'all to see this. Oh, let's go back a little bit more. Here comes the door, guys. Right here. Yellow jacket. He's holding the door. There goes Katie. There goes Sebastian. Interesting. Yep. He did not turn around and look at him at all. He walks over here. What's in his hand? Oh, wait. Do we see a phone in his hand? Can y'all see what's in his left hand? You can see right here is a phone. If you notice right here in this front pocket, looks like another phone. Now watch. He doesn't put his hand on there. Oh, wait, nope, don't want to do that. He turns around and he uses his jacket on the back side of his hand to push the button. So there goes Katie to the car. He pulls out the phone. He's looking at the phone straight in so Sebastian won't see. It's in his left hand. Something, look, right here. Something happens. Somebody says something. I wish there was audio because there was a distraction of some sorts happening right now. If you look at their heads, the guy walking to the door turns, yellow jacket guy turns. They both turn their head. Yes, Little Red, I believe that 100%. She handed the phone over to him. Because we do see the picture on his phone that Hindsight has got on her little clip that she's done. But right here, something got their attention. Did Sebastian speak out to the person that was over there? Right, Little Red. Exactly. And the funny part is, Yellow Jacket guy arrived in a silver Jeep Cherokee that looked just like the one that's crashed out at Drake's Creek. But the one at Drake's Creek is white. Yeah, I don't think it was Katie in green hoodie. Supposedly, Sumner County Kelly went and questioned him. Yeah, Yellow Jacket guy is very careful not to touch anything. And he never gets any food. That's what has me. But right here, I think Sebastian hollers out. Exactly, Holly. Exactly. Okay, here we go. Because they stand there for just a minute and they watch. And this guy in the black's very cautious of what's happening right now. Exactly, Meemaw. You don't question somebody after they're already deceased. Oh, Kelly. Yeah, exactly, Maurice, yes. And there goes Green Hoodie walking in. Now, I want y'all to look at Green Hoodie again, okay? Watch the walk, look close, think of man boobs, and then we'll look at the picture. Here we go. Green Hoodie coming through the cars. If he lived behind Sebastian, Sebastian would know who he was. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hang tight. They thought it was Katie. They thought it was Chris's cousin, is who the Green Hoodie was supposed to be. I have questions. This is the son of the man who lived behind Katie and Chris. You're good. You're good. Exactly, Mima. Why don't they know all this? Yeah. This is who I honestly believe Green Hoodie is. Look at the shape of the face. If you study the shape of that face, even though it's blurry, you can see the outline of that face. This guy has man boobs. He just does. He's got a bigger shirt on, but you can see right under the chin here, the darks here, the hair the hairline, son of the special friend of KK's. You know, the one that didn't turn over his video footage and his house didn't need to be searched because he was out searching with them. The cop that lived directly behind Katie and Chris Proudfoot. This is his son. The chin, too. Exactly. The point of the face, you know, the way it just, to me, it's obvious. It's obvious. But, you know, Sumner County, they're not in too much of a worry with it to check into it, I guess. But like I said, folks, that's my opinion of who I think Green Hoodie is. All the things that continue to happen. Look up here, and you're going to see people start to exit. See this table standing up over here? They're all going to start to exit one at a time. The table. How do we know that he went into the woman's restroom? He might have turned that direction and just stood in a corner for a minute. Exactly, YouTuber. Exactly. Folks, it's just sad as can be. I'm telling you, what is the deal with this? Exactly. Gypsy, they all should be. They all should. It is too obvious who they are. Come on. Go. I don't know why this is doing this. Yeah. Brandy and Indy, that's exactly it. They didn't expect this footage to be released. And now we know why Katie pitched a fit. She went in and pitched a fit to the point to where she was not welcome back in there anymore. It just keeps hanging up. I want to go back and show you. Let's see here. Where did my StreamYard go? Oh, my StreamYard wasn't there. Now remember, this man here. Exactly. From Mommy Dearest to the cousins. This is Mark. I believe he's a cousin. I don't think his name is Mark. But it does say, does anyone recognize this man? It says his name is Mark. I'm editing this to say he has been following searchers. This man was following people around that were searching. Okay, let's look at what we were looking at yesterday. And if anybody did not see this whole video yesterday, this is from Carrie Reviews, and this is a video that shows this person sitting here. He stood up for a while. He has a phone. Yes, Miss Kathy, you are right. Oh, hold on. Let me take that picture off. I didn't take Mr. Mark's picture off. I thought it went away. Okay, look at him and his build. Okay, because we're going here back to what we looked at yesterday. This man right here is that it can see good. They're not missing any meals. This guy sitting here outside Texas Roadhouse while Sebastian and his mother are here at the table. I'm going to push play, and we're going to see. You can see them from the bottom right here. They will walk across right there at this bottom part. And we're going to watch as the man in the very back, this taller, thin, skinnier one, is going to touch his nose when he looks at the guy sitting down. It's a signal they're using. But we're going to look at the guy in the black shirt, the heavier set guy. Ready? You see him right here? This guy right here. Do y'all see my cursor? Okay. Watch him real close. See him there? That's believe this is Mr. Mark, we'll call him. Not Mr. Chris. I think it's Mr. Mark. Watch close with this guy right here at the all dark black right here. And pay attention to the guy sitting down. Oh, y'all see what he's doing? Do you see what he's doing right there? He turned around. He's making eye contact with the guy sitting here, touching his nose, covering up his mouth. Exactly, Tina. Exactly. We saw the sister do that to the yellow coat guy. Now we're seeing this guy do the same gesture to the man sitting there. Am I breaking up? Hold on. I'm going to leave and come back if y'all can hear me. Hello, can y'all hear me? Is that any better? Any better, any better, any better? Hello, hello, hello. Exactly, Cinderella. Over 6 adults. Okay, yay. Now let's get back to this video I want to show y'all. We saw the lady we believe is Chris's sister make the nose gesture towards the yellow coat guy. Now this guy is doing the same to this man sitting here who's on his phone. Folks, what is happening? I'm going to go back and let y'all watch that again. Here come this guy in the grayish black color, I believe is the mark that was in the points to him. That guy gives him a nose. Is that not sad? Watch this. That guy right there. I want to go back just a tad. Okay. This guy, I believe, is the mark guy. I want to go right here. Do you see him? Do y'all see this man here? And the Mr. Mark we just showed? He looks a lot like Christopher, doesn't he? And he stood with his ankles crossed a lot like him. This, I believe, if you put a ball cap on him, go back. Okay. Let me switch screens real quick. Hang tight. You look at his beard, it's a little fuller in the Texas Roadhouse video, but this picture was put out at the very beginning of when Sebastian went missing. Here we go. What do y'all think? I got one better for you. Hold on just a second. I don't know. Let me get over to the screen. I don't know if it'll show. But let's see if this will show here. Oh, it won't show both of them. Sorry. I thought maybe it would show. I can pull it up on my computer and show it side by side. So, same person. I think so too, Kelly. Same person. Now watch real quick because it's going to go slow as they walk by, and it goes right here. Watch as they're walking past. This man's watching them. That guy gives him the nose, puts his hand over his nose or up to his nose, and this guy goes to his phone. The guy sitting here looks down at his phone and starts texting. Now remember, here's Katie and Sebastian sitting down here inside. It's horrible. How is it we can see all this crap happening right in front of our eyes and law enforcement can't do nothing? Watch, he looks up. Watches them walk past. Now look, ding. The signal to the nose, the man starts typing on the phone. Is that a thing saying, hey, we're going in? Let them know. And right there, walking out. Oh, add, because I want y'all to look at this person coming out the door right now that they let come out. One more possible piece to the puzzle. I went too far. Hold on. Let's go just a smidge back. I wish I could pull that part up, but I can't do it on here. Let's go right there. This person right there. I'm going to show you a picture. Hang tight because I think I have it on my computer. This person right here, I believe, is Melissa, Mr. Chris's sister. That's who I believe it to be. If you look at a picture of Melissa, the lady in the light pink shirt right here, yes. Melissa's heavyset. She was the one in court sitting beside her mom and dad with the purple hair. I can't tell who's behind her too much. It sure looks like it, huh? Yep, I think that's exactly who that is. So she was in there the whole time. You watch her when she walks past, just a little bit. That's Melissa, I swear. That person, not sure. Now, hold on. Hold on. Don't, oh. It just hit me, guys. Hang tight. Hang. No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Now, do y'all recall who was married to Melissa's brother-in-law? Does anybody remember that? Does anybody remember who was married to Melissa, Chris's sister? Bingo, Tina. Let me show y'all something. This picture right here was taken at Texas Roadhouse. Inside Texas Roadhouse, while Katie and Sebastian are sitting there. Mama Cass. Is that Clue? Is that Clue with no makeup on? I'm not saying it is, guys. I'm saying, holy crap. And who would that person happen to be with? Melissa? Mm-hmm. And I couldn't get a picture of her at the same face angle. Mima. Possible humbo. Yes, Retha, we will. I'm trying to figure out who that could be. So, okay, let's take this off. Now that you got an idea of this, let me remove this picture. We're going to go back to the video. And guys, think of it. No makeup. Add here. Exactly. It could be why she dyed her hair. Because that looks like Melissa right there in the pink. Now let's watch behind her. Oh, I don't know. My mind is just baffled. Let me go back to the boy in the kind of where that part was. Let me go back just a tad more. Okay, we'll play it from here. Oh, there they go. Now hold on, it's going to play it up close here in just a second. Okay, hold on. Here they come again. Walking past. It'll show this guy in just a minute when it gets. My opinion. And no clue. She kind of walks the same as she did in that video with searching. Okay, let's go back a little further. Walking up. Okay, it should be in this section here a little bit more. Oh, right here it is. Okay, we're going back. Here you go, Retha. There you go. Is that anybody knows? I think she did, Wild Wolf. I think she gave a phone to her regular phone to Yellow Jacket guy, or that was a burner phone, as possibly. I don't know. It might be. It looks a lot like him, huh? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who this in the gray jacket could be, and I need to figure out who this could be. This one almost looks like it's. I think that's the phone she gave to Yellow Jacket guy, is the burner phone. Ethan Laura's son? I don't know. Kylie's nail candy. I'm not sure. I will be looking into it. I'm trying to put him into a connection somehow, some way. They do resemble. They all look alike. Yeah. And you watch the signal as they go past. Here it goes. He's not doing nothing with this phone till that nose. That guy puts his finger on that nose and that man starts texting. Who the heck is he? Now, let's go back to here. See if we can find him about right here. I know, too thin, huh, Retha? Okay, let's go back a little more before he sits down. This man is standing up at one point. Now watch, he's sitting there for a minute. Watch what this guy does. When those people clear out, start moving away, I think it's right here. Yes. Watch this real close here pretty soon. He's just casual. I know, Bo. Now he's looking down at his phone here. Let's see. Okay, y'all watch real close. Watch the guy sitting down, okay? It could have been Lori's son. He was there. Look at this guy. What is he doing under this bench? Was that not weird? Let's watch this again. Let's go back just a tad. Here we go. Watch it again. Watch this man. He's just casually sitting there on his phone. Now he just reaches down and starts. What's he doing to the bottom of the bench up underneath there? And then just sits there. What did he pick up? What was he getting? I don't know, guys. Too weird, too weird, too weird. Too much weird going on. Every time I look at Texas Roadhouse video, I find someone. Now remember, let's go back through this. I know he didn't. I don't know what he did. Maybe he dropped a quarter. Scotty. Remember, the lady on the right was inside Texas Roadhouse. The person on the right stood, but came through the bushes and went and stood between Katie's car and another car for almost 2 minutes before Katie came out there. And there was something going on for a little while. This guy, come on, pull it up. This guy, Mr. Mark, is what he said his name was, Mark. Sure looked like the guy walking a while ago at the end with the 3 men. Don't forget, this guy was following searchers. He followed them. And just for reference, I believe he's the man circled in the red. And I believe he is family or friend of the Bauer Sox. I believe he was there earlier and walked away from the pillar that he's leaning against on the left in this picture. Their family must have strong genes that they all stand the same, because the one on the right is Mr. Chris. And then we have Yellow Jacket Guy. His name is Richard Bishop. He is a real estate lawyer. He works with real estate finances. He is on the board for the ARC Pennsylvania, one of their facilities that takes in children such as possibly Sebastian. Is that what Yellow Jacket Guy needed? The phone with Sebastian's updated picture on it, maybe for a name tag type of thing. I don't know. Real estate. Yep. Nima, real estate, like mommy socks. This is Richard Bishop, in my opinion. And let's not forget the lady we saw walking out at the very beginning when Katie and Sebastian first sat down. Okay. I believe this is Mr. Chris's other sister. Come on, show it. It don't want to show. There it goes. Yeah. 2 + 2 never equals potatoes. Yep. See the glasses on top of her head on the left? Same glasses on her face on the right. She does have long hair. However, in both pictures, it looks like she would have shoulder length hair the way it's laying. So, exactly, Little Red. If we're seeing all this, why are they not? So, is it possible that all of these are connected into Sebastian completely disappearing? I don't know. I cannot say for a fact. What I can say is if each and every one of those that I just showed you were the person we assumed they were at Texas Roadhouse that night, during the same time that Katie and Sebastian were sitting in a booth by themselves eating, why would they have not all had a large table and sat together and ate? Why is it that the lady that walking past the yellow coat guy has to put her hand up to her face? Looks like she's either whispering and doesn't want her mouth to be seen, or she's touching her nose and covering her mouth. Why is it we see a man sitting on a bench outside and three men walk by and turn to him and puts their finger upon their nose? Why is it we see a person that looks like Mommy Socks at the very, very beginning, about the time Katie and Sebastian are sitting down, walks in, doesn't walk in very far. She's on the phone the whole time. And we see the lady in the yellow shirt. I mean, the yellow shirt, the pink shirt, walk out. And then we see the lady in the pink shirt going later to the window of the takeout place where Mr. Yellowcoat guy seemed to hang out most of the night. Meemaw, I have. Oh, and you're good. You're good. Yeah, no, I'm not sending it. I'm sending nothing to Sumner County. This has been in front of their eyes this whole entire time. And if we can see this, if we know that this man right here in front of us is on the board of a facility that accepts children like Sebastian, and Katie and Chris were trying hard to put him in a place, but they couldn't afford it, and Mommy might have made a deal with this man to get Sebastian there so that she could get her granddaughter, don't you know that would have went down quick? Don't you know that all these people would be in place and making it happen for her? And folks, I believe Sebastian is somewhere in a facility because of this man right here. If you haven't seen my video about the ARC Pennsylvania, please go watch it because it has some very important information in it. And the young man I talk about was released less than a week after my video went out. They watched my video in that one facility. Men in suits started coming in. The women working there was talking about it. That young man came home. He is not the same. When children are put into a facility because they have issues they need worked out, they do not need a shot every day. They walk in without any type of medication and leave with 6 different kinds. That's not okay. When they have an ankle monitor they have to wear, that's not okay. When there's razor wire around this place, that is not okay. And the saddest part of all, his father had no clue where he was and was at no time going to ever be able to get information if he even called there. he would have had to go through the attorney general. This young man went in with blonde colored hair and came out with black hair, dark hair. Worse than prisons, Holly. These kids don't deserve to be in prison. This one young man said a girl did not want to take the shot that they had to get every single day, which was basically a downer type of a shot. Later, they asked about where she was, and she unfortunately had passed away. Another young man had issues, and that young man later that evening was sitting in a wheelchair and someone was having to feed him. Where at lunch he had just sat with his friends. We have to find out, hi Cooper, where Sebastian is, because if he is in a facility like that, folks, that's not good. It doesn't sound well. Brandy and Indy said, let me share this here with everybody. They'll throw you down and give you meds anyway, or won't release you unless you comply with the meds. I've seen it. Exactly. Cooper, I've sent information to Seth that I everything I know. I think so too, Kelly. I'm afraid of that as well. She said, Lolly, I think they do much more than just over medication, in her opinion. Yeah. And this is the thing, guys. I don't know that every single place is that way. I heard of some really good facilities that are out there. But do you recall Chris and Katie telling Seth, we're going to put him in a place? Seth inquired about it. Is this just for the summertime or what? And they said full time. He's just going to go live there. Seth looked into the place and 6 kids had died while they were in there. They were perfectly healthy. Hey, Senior Canine Mom. Good to have you. Oh, Meemaw. I have been on Texas Roadhouse since it first came out. I noticed 2 men stand up and walk at the same time Katie and Sebastian walked. Happened to be the 2 guys that I was showing y'all that walked away, that I can't quite figure out who they are, but they seemed very sketch. Oh yeah, Cooper. Good for you. Good. Okay, Kelly, good. Kelly, way to go. Thank you. Guys, we're all doing what we can right now, and it's just, like Cooper said, I'm just so frustrated. I'm frustrated because at no time can any of us just walk into one of those facilities and ask to see Sebastian Rogers. They sign NDAs when they go to work there. They will not release any information at all. He would not be able to just pick up the phone and call his dad. It is to where you make a call out, you have to have the exact code or that phone call will go dead. So for someone to call a family member, if that family member has not been given a code by them, they could punch in any numbers. If it's wrong, that call's ended. Oh, yeah, Rhonda. A lot of people don't think Roadhouse has a whole lot to do with Sebastian going missing. Folks, when I started looking into it, I started seeing things. I thought I was crazy. I'm like, could it be? And I would slow it down to where it was going frame by frame practically. I would get on my tablet where I could zoom in and zoom back out. I have been on this since it came out. And the more I look into it, the more I'm finding. And it makes me sick because the people that are tied into this one time at Texas Roadhouse, while Katie and Sebastian sit in a booth by themselves, that young man had no clue what was coming. None. He was just there to eat. And his mother wants to get on here and tell us a line of crap about the 6 a.m. when she spent a whole minute looking for her child? Give me a break. I don't buy it anymore. And I'm tired of having to go over this because the law enforcement will not do it. Mima, I think this is my opinion and my opinion only, but I think Stephen Fisher, Private Eye, did exactly what he was paid to do, and that is to come in and cause all kinds of distractions. Like the video. 15 months later, they're going to, or 12 months later, they're going to find a video and say, hey, look, we think this is Sebastian. It needs to be looked into. Well, thank God Sumner County had the balls enough to make a statement that says we already debunked that 48 hours after that child went missing. I think he was paid not to find Sebastian, but to cause a distraction. That's my thought, my opinion. And I think every person over there in this big, large chunks of money that gets bounced around from channel to channel over there, these $200 super chats, 400, 600, thousands of dollars worth of super chats bouncing around. I think it's their payment for what they're doing. I don't think Nancy Grace will because of the hate that's involved in this. And that's the worst part of all. There's a lot of people who have backed off because of the threats, because of the hate, because of everything bad that you never, ever hear in any other missing child's case. Yeah, Scotty Too Hottie, and I think that's exactly what's happening. You don't get on a normal channel that much in cash apps. You don't get someone that's going to sit there and hand you $400 and $600 at a time from one person. There was one night QB got $3,000 from one person. I think the money's being passed around to put out as payment for all the attacks they've done on Seth, all the drama they've caused in Sebastian's case. It's absolutely disgusting and hate-filled. It's evil. But like I said, folks, that's my opinion. Yeah, Holly, he is a sketchy person. And don't forget, they're stroking the ego of the person who has CPS charges in their home. They lost a child from their home. One light source at 3 a.m. ran back to that home in the back of their yard. One person woke up at daybreak and was in that home alone. Make it make sense. They're stroking the ego of a child abuser. I can't get on board with that. I'm sorry. They can do what they want to. They can say what they want to. They can run their channel however they want to. But folks, sometimes it's as plain as day what they're doing over there as this Texas Roadhouse is to me now. Oh, Holly, that pissed me off when he said that. Oh, yeah. Chris was just fed up. But when Seth blows up, just a little after that, Seth is a horrible person for doing that. There was no excuse for Seth to do it. But Mr. Chris was just fed up. It doesn't make sense, folks. Just like Sebastian going missing, a child does not disappear. It doesn't happen. Cooper? Oh my goodness. Cooper, thank you so much. Cooper said, thank you for all you're doing for Sebastian. Cooper, thank you very much. Jackie T, looky here. Thank you for all your hard work, Lolly. Y'all are so gracious. Thank y'all both so much. This is for y'all. All righty. Thank you both so much for that. Thank you for supporting this channel. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Guys, my number one goal is one thing and one thing only. And that is this young man right here. That's all I want to do is find him. I want to know where he's at. His father deserves that. His father desperately needs to know where his son is. And folks, if Sebastian was in a home and Katie knew it, that would explain this picture right here, where her eyes are all bright and fresh. It would explain them going on vacation because they knew he wouldn't be walking back in the door. They knew where he was. That would explain this. But it doesn't help Seth because they are not saying a word. Seth is a broken man. and Katie and Chris are playing a game. And it is horrible what they're doing to Seth. You don't do that to a person, not with their child. It's horrible. And in my opinion, Texas Roadhouse was the very beginning of Sebastian's nightmare. Yes, Miss Magoo. I believe Chloe and Heather both were working for Stephen Fisher. Exactly. Oh, I thought I took their picture off. Sorry. There we go. It's a sad, sad thing that's happening. And guys, y'all know my story. You know, I don't have my son. I have had to live 5 years without my son. I can go to his gravesite and sit with him. Seth has nothing. Cooper, I think that is 100% correct. I don't think he ever made it home. I honestly believe that Katie pulled her hoodie up and walked like Sebastian to take the trash out as if it was him. Any ideas on how we can check these facilities out? I'm at a loss. I am, honestly. The Attorney General would be the only way, from what I'm hearing, everything that I'm understanding, the only way that they would release any information would be if the Attorney General made them. I have passed this on to Seth, told him to watch about that facility. And don't forget, you cannot enter these facilities and be admitted with any shoes on at all. None. They will issue slides to you. You cannot enter with shoes on your feet. Sebastian left home without any shoes. Bo, thank you so much. She says, great work, Lolly. Love you, friend. Thank you, Bo, so much. I appreciate you. The 3 a.m. car. I don't know if Sebastian had to change clothes and that is what was brought back at 3 a.m. So his clothes would be in the home and his shoes would be by the front door. I don't know if his medicine was taken out. Let's see here. She says, just noticed something. Look at KP's pants she was wearing at Texas Roadhouse. Are they dark pants with the white stripes? Isn't that what she said Sebastian was wearing? Yes, yes, yes. It was. And their shoes were just almost identical. So, yeah. You know, y'all got to remember that at night, the lawyers that were working with them at night, their employees, they were receiving in the mail photos of their family members. They were being threatened. Yes, she was, Meemaw. She was dressed to take the trash out. Maybe it was, Cooper. Look at here. Flashlight video is what they want us to believe. It's a distraction, and it's KP's friend, Lori's boy they carried. Possibly. I don't know. Wild Wolf, I'm not sure if the cop guy behind them moved or not. I don't know. Yes, Pamela, send flyers. That would be about the only thing I would know. And just pray over that flyer when you send it that there would be someone in that facility that would say, oh my gosh. Holly S., you and me both. Laurie has been very, 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 very quiet. Laurie has stayed out of all of it. Very, very seldom do we hear her name being brought up. Cooper, I do too. Did you see the picture, Cooper? Let me show Cooper just so he can see what we're saying. This is the cop's son on the left side. Green hoodie is on the right side. That is the son of the man who lives behind Katie and Chris. That's it. That's what I believe as well. 100%. Send flyers. That's all I can say. Find a facility of any sort in your state and send flyers. Send a short letter saying Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers is missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee on this date. His father is desperately trying to find him. Jenny, was that the first time you saw that, Jenny? Yeah. So let him know. He is being looked at by send the FBI flyer. Exactly. I mean, I got the guy's work. Exact match, Jenny. Yes. Let me go over one more time all the pictures and the connections that we have found at Texas Roadhouse. Okay, this one is new. I just found this. Not sure on this one, but it does look very close to the person that walked out with the lady that looks like Chris's sister, Melissa. The one on the right is taken at Texas Roadhouse. Not sure on this one. Let's see. This is the son that lives behind Katie and Chris. This man, we believe we saw at Texas Roadhouse. We believe it's this man here, circled in the red, who's taken a family and friend photo with standing beside Kathy Bowersox. Oh, Miss Magoo, I'm so sorry. This man, one of the big important people in this case. His name is Richard Bishop. He is a real estate attorney in Pennsylvania. He does real estate law. He does real estate accounts. And this man is on the board of one of the facilities for the ARC of Pennsylvania. It is a home for people that have special needs, and it's not a very good place. The lady in the pink sweater we saw standing outside the to-go window, I believe, is Christopher's sister. This is her that was standing behind the guy I showed you that was circled in red. On top of the head, you can see the glasses that match. Yeah, Jenny, what are the odds, huh? He's the one that received, remember, Yellow Jacket guy here. Hindsight showed us the video. He had a phone in his hand that had the picture of Sebastian sitting there at Texas Roadhouse. He was standing at Texas Roadhouse. Why would he need a picture of Sebastian? Possibly to have a photo ID as Sebastian entered that facility. Just a thought. And this guy, at first, I thought it was Christopher. On the right is Christopher at the Harley shop. On the left is the man standing against the pillar right at the door entrance there. But I honestly believe that this man here is the man here. And the thing that was put out on Facebook says, does anyone recognize this man? Says his name is Mark. I'm editing this to say he has been following searchers. This is the man that was following people around that were searching for Sebastian. Make it make sense, guys. And I believe this is him at Texas Roadhouse. Right there. And I believe it's Mr. Chris's cousin. In my opinion, guys. So, yes, Cooper, I think that cop's son is involved in somehow, some way. A lot of people are involved. That guy does look like CP, doesn't he? And I really thought it was him at first until I saw the man walk by later in that video. And I honestly believe that is who it is. The Mr. Mark man. CO son. Green hoodie, I believe, is the cop that lives behind Katie and Chris. Blue Eyes, are you in here? I forget the man's name. His name is Chris, actually. Chris something. Chris, I don't remember what his last name was. But he was the cop that was on the search for Sebastian that said he checked his own footage. They didn't need to go to his house. He's the one that said, he was searching, so they really didn't need to go to his house and look inside his house. He checked everything around there himself. Super sweet guy. Yes, that's it, Cooper. Carr is his last name. He went to the vigil, and on that video said it was horrific. And then he left. Yes, crying. Grown man. All upset. So. Yes, his eyes. That's one I just showed right here. Let me pull it back up and I'll show you. No, I have not, Lori. I have not. I have left message after message after message to try to get in touch with them. I'm not giving up though. This is the cop's son, Christopher Carr, that lives behind Katie and Chris's house in the blue shirt. If you follow the face and outline the face, if you see the what do they call it, the 5 o'clock shadow under the chin area there, you can see it on Green Hoodie as well. This guy has what I would call man boobs. Oh, really? Okay, girl mom, good to know. I'll have to go look at that. So this is who I believe Green Hoodie is. Of course, Sumner County said they looked into Green Hoodie. However, they said that in December that they had just talked with who they thought was Green Hoodie and put it out off as being okay, so she didn't have white stripes down her pants. Okay. I thought she did. My bad. Thank you for correcting that. Appreciate that, town chat, because I don't want to put anything out there wrong, you know. Moobs. Oh, Jackie T, that's funny. So, guys, it is my opinion. Oh, thank you, Haley May. It is my opinion that Texas Roadhouse is very pertinent, very important, and part of Sebastian going missing. Hello? Hello. Hold on, guys, just a second, okay? Give me just a minute. Okay, sorry, guys. They were checking on what I wanted for dinner. Allie, will you get the dogs? And shut my door. One of the little puppies came all the way up the stairs, guys. Oh my goodness, it was so cute. It was a meeting place for getting everything into action that night. Yes, his eyes. Yes. I don't know. It was put out by you know who, Mr. Snuggle Struggle himself. Said that they had interviewed the person just a week before, and this was in December, and Green Hoodie person they were trying to put it off as had passed away in November. I remember, yeah, I think when Stephen Fisher released that, there had been a lot of altercations to a lot of it. Don't forget, there was a team, Andy Gilly. Okay, I will do that. Thank you, girl mom, too. Don't forget, though, they had this video. They were doing their job by looking at it. And then Katie and SF go up there to Roadhouse. Katie goes ballistic. From what I've been told, she was told not to come back anymore. That's how much of a fool she made of herself. Oh, good, Cooper. No, you're not going crazy. Not yet. But if you stick around with us long enough, we all might go crazy. I don't know, Town Chat Cafe. And I'll tell you this. I have heard that information, but no one has ever verified it for me. And so I don't know where they got it from. Oh, Cooper, no. You're welcome over here. We'll listen to anybody. But for um, Stephen Fisher to want to put that out before Dog's team could completely go through all of it, I mean, that was a red flag to me. Because, yes, I do think Green Hoodie was altered. I do think there was a couple of pieces that were clipped out. Tina girl, maybe Crabtree talked to her with the spirit box. Yeah, that is funny. Okay, TJ, saw that. Thank you. Yeah, Cooper, you're welcome. We got good people over here. And we all have, our opinions, and it's all cool. So, all we want is to find Sebastian. I want the father of Sebastian. Hey there. Welcome, welcome. Enjoy the simple things. Let me see here. Let me get back up. It skipped. I hate when my thing skips. Where did hang on, let me get back to you. It says I'm behind but came current since y'all are still live. It keeps skipping on me. Why does it do that? Oh, you're good. Whether KP being behind neighbor is bald. If so, I saw him. Oh, skipped again. Saw him in Texas Roadhouse video. Know where he sits and looks at them. I know this. He wears his hair very, very short from all the pictures I have seen. I know that much. So you'll have to send me an email. Let me know. I will go in. I will get that clipped. We can see if we can do a comparison. So anyways, well, guys, I have kept y'all long enough, but I just want to say this. Thank you to everybody for being here, looking through this with me, letting me show you what I've seen, you giving me your honest answers at the bar in between two other people. Okay. Came out of the white truck, dark blue hoodie. Yes. See, I wondered if that was Mr. Chris's real father. Okay, I will. Me and you, I will check it for sure. Okay, and I'm going to check that out. I will look into that, pull that up. But thank y'all for going down this rabbit trail with me, a rabbit hole. Sometimes I wonder if I'm on the wrong path, but the more I look at it, the more that I dig into it, and the more I'm finding, guys, I think this was the beginning of the end for Sebastian. I think there were people at play. I think Katie was surrounded by people and she was seeing them, and she had no way to back out of it, even if she wanted to last minute. I think it was all done right there as a way to tell her, He's gone. Yes. Let me see here. I don't know. Let me hold on. Let me pull it up and I'll show you his real father. Because I got it right over here. Hang on. Let me get right here. Okay. Okay, guys, let me share this and I'll show you Christopher's real father, Michael Proudfoot. This is who I believe he is. Cooper, thank you for coming. Come back and hang out with us sometime. I try to be live around the same time within an hour or so each day. Can y'all see this picture? I hope it, yeah, there it came up. So if you can, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Okay. That is his real father. Very possibly the same guy, yeah. Let me see if I can pull, let's see. Let me hang on and I'm going to try to swap it over so y'all can see. This would be this guy, and it's not a great picture because of the video. There we go. That is the guy that got out of the white truck on the passenger side. Is this the one you were talking about in the blue jacket? I don't, but I found another picture of that truck. So I'm going to try to look and see if I can see any type of emblem on there or something. I'll see if I can figure out who he works for. So this is the guy. Yeah. This is the guy walking across the parking lot. Yep. Yep. You're right. Yep. And he was sitting there with the lady with the pink shirt, wasn't he? Yeah. So too many connections, folks. Too many possibilities there. I just don't understand why. I don't get it. Yeah, he does. And if you notice, he gets out on the passenger side. The front or the driver's side door never opens. Yes, another car like CP's was there, Cooper, and I honestly believe that was Christopher's mommy. I don't have a picture of her, but I will look into it and see if I can't get one. Yes. Yep. I'm telling you, I have this whole seating arrangement inside Texas Roadhouse. I have it just etched into my brain. Yeah, Jackie T. There are too many to ignore. That's it. Christopher's stepmother. And I don't know, for some reason I thought I had one, but I haven't been able to find it. I wonder, we got to figure out who the young boy was and the tall, skinny guy was walking, the one that touched the nose. I want to figure out who the man was sitting on the bench. That's our homework, folks. And at the very beginning, I think so too. I think that was what Worsham's was all about. I think at the very, very beginning of the video, when Katie and Sebastian sit down, you see Kathy Bowerstocks walk in, stand by the bar, and then she walks out, and you see the lady in the pink sweatshirt, who I believe is Mr. Chris's sister, walk out behind her. Okay. Thanks, Town Chat Cafe. Guys, if ever y'all need to get in touch with me, let me put this across here. My email is running. It'll be at the end of it here. And you're more than welcome to send me an email. Would love to hear from y'all. There's a lot happening at Texas Roadhouse, folks. A lot. Okay, hang on just a second. Let me look here and see what we just got. Let me see what this is here. Let me look. Yeah, Lori just dropped my email as well. Yes. Yep. The lady, at the very, very beginning, I believe, is Mr. Chris's mother. And I think she walks out. His sister follows behind. And then next time we see the sister, she's out there pretending to talk to him at the takeout window. And then she enters back in and goes and sits at the table with the three guys. The man that gets out of the white truck and walks across, they all sat at the very top left corner of the Texas Roadhouse video at a table. My granddaughter and I, Town Chat Cafe, are fighting over my coffee mug. She loved it. She's like, I'm going to sneak in here and get it. And I was like, no, you're not. So I keep putting it in different places. Yes. Okay. Find Sebastian. This is who we believe is the green hoodie. This is my belief, 100%. The man in the blue shirt is the son of Christopher Carr, who lives directly behind Katie and Chris Proudfoot. And I believe that is Green Hoodie. According to law enforcement, in the statement they made about the Green Hoodie, they interviewed Green Hoodie at the 1st of December. However, the person they were putting Green Hoodie off as being had passed away the middle of November. This is who I believe Green Hoodie is. And that's just my opinion. So, anyways, we'll see. Because I'm telling you, folks, we're putting pressure on people. Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. Hey, Holly. I'll definitely into Texas Roadhouse. Tennessee Nurse, we thought it was at the very beginning because that's what we were told. The person they were talking about passed away the middle of November. Unfortunately, she passed away from an illness. And law enforcement said they interviewed the green hoodie in December. So I don't believe. Yes, all lowercase, Jackie T. So, well, if you look close at him enough, he kind of has some man boobs, is what I would say. And that's just my opinion, guys. I can't prove 100%, but I can turn it in, and I can give it to people who can look into it. Hey, JH, how you doing? Aloha. I like to say that. Aloha. So, it's a lot of people, isn't it? A lot of people. In my opinion, there are a lot of people at Texas Roadhouse that know Katie and Chris, and yet Katie and Sebastian sat by themselves while they all had a little powwow and had everything lined up. Yes, Tennessee Nurse. And that's who Sumner County as well wanted us to think it was. But they messed up when they said they had interviewed at the beginning of December, and she's the one who passed in November. It's a very strong resemblance. Very, very strong. The face matches identical. Even the shadow beard look, all of it. Yeah, Rhonda. I do too. But, can I prove that 100% without a shadow of a doubt? No, I cannot. I can show it to you. I can tell you what I think. And it is up to you to make your choice and your decision on what you think. I mean, that's all I can do. I'm in East Texas. I'm not in Tennessee. I can't go out, be boots on the ground, talk to these people, go look and see these people. I can't do all of that. Hi, Jerry. Welcome. Welcome from West Virginia. Good to have you. I just hope soon we will get justice. That's it. That is our number one goal here. But I'll tell you, if you haven't watched the ARC Pennsylvania video, it would be very eye-opening, especially when you see the picture of Richard Bishop, whom I believe is Yellow Jacket Man here. Because this man is on the board of one of their facilities. I have another picture that I could pull up, and it's on the other side of the Yellow Jacket. And he's got a mask on while he's at the golf course, and it's a black one pulled under his chin. This man is a real estate law attorney. This man does real estate accounts. He's on the board for a facility who accepts people like Sebastian into their facility. If Yellow Jacket had a picture on the phone of Sebastian hours before he's reported missing, and the facility does not allow children to enter their facility and be admitted with any shoes on whatsoever. Folks, you live in Pennsylvania? That's where Richard Bishop is from. He works at a law firm there. You can Google his name. All you have to put is Richard Bishop, Pennsylvania, and he comes up. And if you put the 2 and 2 together, his mom is into real estate. Tennessee Nurse, I'm not going to talk about what Hong has or hasn't done. I really don't want to talk about all that. Oh no, Cooper. Yeah. Cooper, you take care of yourself. That's a long time to be sick. You go to the doctors and you find out. Make them tell you. Tell them you're not leaving till you get some answers, because this ain't working. I hope you feel better. We will pray for you. Everybody remember to keep Cooper on your prayer list, please. So, anyways, so thank you all once again. I bet, Cooper. Hang in there. We got you back. We will be praying for you. And y'all don't forget, our beautiful Blue Eyes Jules went today to the BACA, the Bikers Against Child Abuse, and talked to them about Sebastian to see what they could do, or if they would help us out in the search for Sebastian. Thank you to her. She is beautiful. She is here for Sebastian 100%. So, guys, thank you all for being here. Thank you for sitting with me while I'm showing y'all what I find. And thank you for all your opinions and suggestions and all the stuff. But see, this is the thing, Tennessee Nurse. We did not see that green hoodie person go into the women's restroom. We saw them turn towards the women's restroom. They could have been standing against the wall right there, out of sight. So, anyways, guys, I thank you for your love you have for Sebastian. Don't ever lose it. Don't let no one push you around to the point to where you give up on him. We're here for it. And we're not going to stop. We're going to keep digging. So thank you all just for being here. He is worth it. Sebastian is worth it. And in the end, we're going to be here to the very, very end, when Sebastian can have his own justice. So, love and hugs to everyone. I'll be back tomorrow. It'll be probably an hour earlier, around normal time, 4 o'clock-ish Central Time. So hope you all can join us. We'll go down another rabbit hole, look into some more stuff. And like I said, if you ever need to email me, my email's there. Send me an email. If you see something that stands out to you, let us know. We will do a deep dive into it, guys. It's what we're here for. So y'all take care. Everybody have a great night and a super great start to your week tomorrow morning. Love and hugs. See y'all soon. Bye.